Afghanistan and that country's turbulent attempts to modernize after 30 years of war. Recently, President Hamid Karzai signed a new law that restricts a Shiite woman's ability to leave her own house unless her husband agrees. The U.S. has mostly declined to comment on the law, and that is disappointing to many Afghans. Nick Schifrin reports from Kabul.
Razia Arouj works and goes to college in Kabul. It's a life she could only imagine when the Taliban were in power. For her, the new law would be like returning to Taliban rule.
Women and men should respect each other, not on the basis of that this is men and the woman is just like a thing or a toy for him to play with.
On its surface, the law is Razia's worst nightmare. It defines a wife's duties as, quote, obedience, readiness for sex, and not leaving the house without the husband's permission. But Afghanistan's top Shiite cleric argues the law also gives women rights, guaranteeing their financial stability. In the West, the wife worries about her own expenses, says Sheikh Asif Mosheni. Now, who is not treating women well, the West or us? Some countries threaten to pull their troops out of Afghanistan because of the law, but the U.S. says there are more important things to worry about.
We want to do everything we can to encourage and promote rule of law, but I also want people to understand that the first reason we are there is to root out al-Qaeda.
But many people here reject that argument. They say if there's not a free and egalitarian society created here, Afghans won't rise up against the militants.
We resist because they were violating human rights, and specifically women's rights in this country. How could you tackle al-Qaeda if you don't protect human rights?
As the rights of some of Afghanistan's daughters, mothers, and sisters are stifled, for now, the U.S. is staying on the sidelines. Nick Schifrin, ABC News, Kabul.